Minasan, welcome back to the show, everybody. This is Coqui-san here. Um, Looking to share my storytelling thoughts on the world build of Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho is actually one of my favorite anime. Uh, it's one of the best shonen anime out there. Highly recommend watching this. I got the entire 4 seasons plus the movie. Yeah, let me show you if you don't believe me. Ah, look at that. Even the movie. That's how much I like Yu Yu Hakusho the anime. I don't have the manga unfortunately, but I think the anime um, did did enough to not have to for me to not have to buy the manga if I can find it anywhere for that matter. Probably all out of print at this point. But what I liked about Yu Yu Hakusho is that it's a shonen anime. It's a shonen story, so it's all about fighting, punching. That's usually what's common in shonen anime, and they do combat right. They don't spend two like 3 to 4 episodes doing a 5 minute fight like most shonen have been trapped into recently, and so it's very streamlined and everything. But what's also fascinating is the world build itself. Uh, the world build of Yu Yu Hakusho follows Yusuke Urameshi, who accidentally gets killed while trying to save a child from getting hit by a car, and he ended up dead. He's a delinquent with a bad reputation, but he wasn't meant to die. And because of his selfless act, he was chosen to become a spirit detective. Not yet. First, he had to first get back to, get back alive, which means his body couldn't be decayed, prevent his body from decaying and everything. But once he comes back, he becomes a spirit detective. And once he becomes a spirit detective, he's doing cases, saying like a detective would do, trying to stop the demons from screwing around the human world. And as time goes on, Yusuke starts learning about the politics, the bureaucracy, the culture of the demon world, and starts to, he's starting to notice, he's taking notice of certain things and how he goes about it. It's very interesting. And it's very interesting how he basically solves all of it and made things easy for demon world and the human world and the spirit world. But what's interesting about this is that when it comes to doing demons, there's only one direction they go, and that is being the bad guy, being evil. And that holds true in Yu Yu Hakusho. But what makes it interesting is that they depict demons as good people. Saying like there's good people like Yukina. Saying, and also demons who were once criminals or not reputed dangerous, turning around and being good guys, like in the case of Kurama. Uh, uh, saying where he came to understand the human world and decided, yeah, I'm gonna actually you know help the humans out. Especially when he learns from Yusuke, saying, what having love for a parent is and such. Saying, like he came to understand that stuff, and that's what makes Yu Yu Hakusho so unique and distinct. The spirit world is a bureaucracy. There's a lot of paperwork going on, and Koema, who is in charge of dealing with the spirits, the relationships between the spirit worlds. His father's dead. Saying is basically the one who's taking care of the spirit detectives, and to which Yusuke is only one. He's the only one. But we find out later on that there were more along the way. But basically, as the show goes on, as the story goes along, and the world build expands, we find out that there are, good demons who don't want to mess with humans or anything. They just want to do their thing, go about their lives. There's some that are like their own organizations, their own groups, or or cults, and they want nothing to do with humans either. And then you have the demons that do want to mess with the humans, and that's what Yusuke's job is. His focus is to deal with those guys, to from keep them from basically killing humans and eating souls and such, and as well as stealing things like ancient items and whatnot. But once he starts realizing what's going on, he comes up with Yusuke comes up with various unorthodox solutions, because in Koemen's eyes it's like, you gotta destroy the demon, you gotta destroy the demon, you gotta destroy the demon. But Yusuke's like, well, hold on a second, this demon is an innocent, he's a victim. I'm saying, he's got a circumstance here. Why am I gonna kill him off just because he's most dangerous? He clearly he has something, a connection to the human world that he doesn't want to see get destroyed. I'm gonna help him out. And so thus begins the unorthodoxy of Yusuke Urameshi. He doesn't see everything 100% in black and white, and that's what makes the world build so good. Because as time goes on, we find out that there are demons who like to who just want to fight for the sake of fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just looking for the championship. They're not interested in killing off Yusuke and so on. That would be the Dark Tournament arc, one of the best tournament arcs, if not the best. Like the top of all tournament arcs. Because I'm not going to go into too much of the spoilers. I do want you guys to watch it. But along the way, Yusuke starts making friends with demons because of that. And they would return later on, to either provide some assistance or just chill or something. So it shows that the demons are not this inherently evil group. And that's what sets it apart from others that do... from other shows that tend to like to depict demons as inherently evil. And not only that, but yeah, demons and humans can fall in love with each other, as was the case with Yukina and Kurobara, I guess. I don't know. It never was delved deep into, but we all know. If you watch Yu Yu Hakusho enough, you're like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that but the thing that's also sad is that the demon world is shown as this dark wasteland when it doesn't have to be. And I'm kind of disappointed with that, because that would have... I mean, I get it, having it as a dark wasteland, but you have a gray area with the demons. You have good demons, bad demons who just want to mind their business, that kind of thing, living in the wasteland. But that was a missed opportunity. To have demons show grievance that they're living in a crapsack world and they don't have the type of resources they need, to be like the humans and develop civilization properly and so on, and take advantage of technology and so forth. And I feel like that's something that's missing in a lot of stories that try to go with this approach, is that they don't establish civilization. In fact, I think that that's something that should be attempted. I'm sure it might have been attempted. I just couldn't find an anime that does it. But that would be an interesting world built to see, is a demon world with literal civilization on the level of humanity. They have cities, they have vehicles, they have everything, but they're still demons and they're still dangerous in their own way. But they took their dangerous ways to a different level, like being how Yu Hakusho depicts them as being crime bosses. They work with crime bosses and criminal syndicates, but they can do one themselves and control the flow of resources and such. Or the humans, interestingly enough, is shown as just as equally demonic as the demons are, with the way that they treat demons. They can kidnap a demon to siphon resources from them with their special abilities, or they'll torture them, or they'll even run a tournament and gamble on which demon's gonna die and which one's gonna live, like the days of Rome. So that's what makes Yu Yu Hakusho such a great world build, because it really does play off the morally gray area, and it gets expanded on with the inhumanity of humanity contrasted to the horror of demons, and with the black tape. Was it called the black tape? What's the name of that art? The black tape arc. There's this videotape that kind of that pretty much shows humans behavior throughout all of history. Let's see here. They have a name for that. Mm, let's see here. Hmm. Let's see. It's not showing. Okay, then there's only one thing to do. We got this. We got this. Let's see here. Um, what was it? Season 3? Yeah, it was season 3, right? It doesn't say here. And this doesn't say here. Well, because what it is that it's a videotape. And the videotape, if you watch it, you see what humanity has done, all of its sins, and it basically drove a character, drives people crazy. They see like the truth, and then they want to like destroy humanity because of that. And it's very interesting because they're doing that in defense of the demons, who are supposed to be, as we've been trained to think of them in media as evil, pure evil, and could never have any sense um, of redemption or any level of humanity themselves. And because of this, they have, uh, and because of the way Spirit World wants to depict the demons as inherently evil across the board, saying there's a barrier that blocks the human world and the spirit world, and only like low level spirits can go through, but the more dangerous ones, like god level demons, are being kept out. Uh, and if that barrier was to ever fall, well, that's pretty much the end of everything. Let's see here. There we go. Right, the Black Book Club. That's it. The Black Chapter. That's what it was called. I knew it was. It wasn't called the Black Tape. It was called the Black Chapter, or Chapter Black, depending on which version you're watching, uh, whichever translation you're watching. But it's a tape basically, and so it's like the people who are looking for it, want to find out what's in it, and what humanity has done, especially towards demons, most especially towards demons. And it's been Spirit World's concern, especially Koemen's concern, that if that ever gets revealed, um, yeah, the demons will definitely go crazy and will want to destroy humanity, let alone the one human being who saw it, and build up a band of other humans who saw the tape and want to end humanity, because human beings are hypocritically evil. But nevertheless, uh, it's very, very, very well done, Gray. The demons are not all inherently evil, and not humans are all inherently good, and the spirit world is not exactly altruistic as they pretend to, project themselves to be, because they're willing to throw things under the rug if the bureaucracy has the opportunity. Like they're completely bureaucratic. It's a bureaucratic society in spirit world. Oh man, but my feeling is, my thoughts. watch it. Watch it. You can see it's right here and available. But it's definitely worth it. The fights are worth it. Nothing, no time gets wasted. Everything stays on point and to the point, and the world build is just quite wonderfully done. For both the martial arts portion, the detective portion, and the morality portion. So yeah, that's it. If you have any comments on Yu Yu Hakusho, any thoughts on what you think of the world build and the world itself, please comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And with that said, I wish you all a good night, a buenas noches, and oyasuminasai.